Hi folks, this is HisDad. Welcome back to the bar, and today I'm going to focus on budget bourbons that you can find for about $20 or less wherever you're at. Now, in Washington State, we're kind of lucky. Certain things are MSRP. And I didn't really know that. But like if you want Eagle Rare, MSRP. Yes, you can find it secondary. But when you find it in the stores that carry it, your retail stores, it's MSRP. $35.99. So, but let's take a look at $20 and what $20 can get you. Now, here's the thing. I was hunting down some budget bourbons the other day, and I saw mellow corn, and I started laughing because there's a lot of guys doing mellow corn videos because of its price point and what you get. And then I started remembering very old Barton is probably one of the best budget bourbons you're going to get. Wild Turkey 101, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, and over here, Old Crow, I don't know, but it was my dad's favorite. So I thought to myself, Old Crow is a Jim Beam product. So it deserves to be up there and tried. I got Ancient Age and Ancient Age 10-year. It just isn't my jam. But let's try and see if there are things in here that are pretty darn good, and which one's the best. I'm not going to lie to you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Never had it. Okay? So let's dive right in and change some of that and see what we get. So I'm going to go and grab me a glass real quick to drink out of. How about this? Dollar store, $1.25 store, whiskey glass. It says whiskey right there, so I can't be confused, okay? So let's see here. And I got me a little bit of water to clean out the palate. Let's dive right in here. Very old Barton. Okay. This is about $20 for the entire thing. That's a half gallon. So don't need a lot. A little bit will do you. And this is coming in at 86 proof. Bottled by the Barton Distilling family. That's it, guys. You don't get much more than that. Whew. So much information in so little space. All right, so what do we get on the nose? Ah, your classic bourbon. I like that. Feels like a hug. Feels like people who know. Now, 86 proof's not my jam, really. I like things that are 100 proof over. I like full proof. I like that bite. But, you know, this is great. This is quintessential, as they would say in some other videos. Getting your spices. A lot of oak, believe it or not. For something that's probably 4 years or less. But all the flavors. All of it. Everything you want in a flavor, in a bourbon, packed in there. It's got good mouthfeel. It's not thin. You can see it walking down the glass. It is very ethanol forward. But that's what you get for under $20 or $20. I mean, you got to go up if you want up. But do you need to die if you don't have much to work with? That's what we're trying to figure out here, folks. Do you need to be punished for not having a great payday? No. And do you need to wait it out to have that dream barrel bourbon? You might want to, but you don't have to. And let's figure this out. Very old Barton. Is it very old? Probably about as ancient aged. But I can't hate that at all. And if you like cutting your bourbons with anything else, making Manhattans or whatever those are called, I don't make those drinks. Okay, old fashioned. That's the one that was on the tip of my tongue. If you're into those drinks, that's your girl. Okay. All right. So let me do myself a favor. I'm going to rinse all that out. Say goodbye to very old Barton, folks. Okay, Evan Williams, Bottled in Bond, 100. This is what I like to tell people is my bottom. I don't like going under this. This is probably my favorite 100 proof to date. Wow. Such a better bourbon. All right. Evan Williams is a master. The white label 100 proof bottled and bond. If you hate it, come see me. Explain why. Are there betters? Yeah. But for that price, is there really? Can you lie a little better? Because I can't hear your lies. Your lies don't land in these ears. If you're out there yelling at me right now, no, HisDad, it's shit. No, it's not. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Bottled in bond doesn't get any better than that. All right. Here is the dog in the family here. And, you know, I'd like to tell you about Bottled and Bond, Evan Williams, and go into all these flavor notes. And chances are you've had it. Chances are you know Evan Williams stands on its own legs. I put it up there to show you that for the price you're paying, you can still hit it out of the park with phenomenal bourbon. Now, did you hear that? We're cracking that. All these are twist tops today, boys and girls. I apologize, but... No! Wild turkey standing out there with its cork. Great. What do you get? I'm not picking up much. Let's pour a little bit in there for Thomas C. St. Hilaire, okay? That's for you, Dad. Not getting anything. Folks, that might be the easiest sipping thing I've ever had, but I'm not getting any real notes. I can't, 80 proof, it's kind of watery. There you go. Cinnamon and spice, but not real heavy. This is probably the easiest drinking thing I've ever had. Wow. I mean, for 80 proof, it's like you got bourbon blowing past you, and then it's gone. But it's still sitting on the tip of your tongue slightly. I'm a little perplexed. I can't hate that. For 80 proof, if anyone comes over to the house and they're like, I don't like 100 proof, I need something. That is the tamest thing I've ever tasted in my life. Not off-putting, not medicinal, not ethanol, not fake. It's real tasting, but wow. You know, for almost being like $15, that's ridiculous. Will I ever sip on it again? No. Well, stop it. I don't have to. I heard you yelling at me, but no, it's not a dog. No, that's stupid. Wow. Well, I won't lie to you. I don't want to finish it either, but I'm diabetic, and whatever I put in here, it's just going to end up hurting me. So I try to make it count every time. Last one, folks. I love you. I just wanted to say thank you. If you haven't yet, please hit the like and subscribe button. I do this because I love you. Every video I shoot, most of it is rooted in the fact that I want to bring some education to you, and have an excuse to tell the wife that that's what I do it for. I gotta grab another bottle, babe. It's for the people. It's for the folks, okay? And I tell her that all the time, and she lets me go out there once in a while and run down and pick one of these up. So, big high five and thanks to his mom out there. She's on the other side of the bar over there, flipping me off, but that's okay. All right, so Wild Turkey 101 is the last one of the 4 bottles of budgetary bourbons. Well, of course, it's got a fantastic nose. Caramel, spice, little cherry. The more of these videos I do, the more I respect the people at Wild Turkey. Wow, that is... Oh. The rye in Wild Turkey gives it the leg up, I think. When you get into bourbons, folks, all right, so you have your Evan Williams, which to me, that's your Heaven Hills kind of taste buds, okay? It's a lot of spice, but it doesn't really have all the caramels and the brown sugars and the vanillas and the cherry notes. And then when you get into very old Barton, to me, it's one of my favorite flavors, but it's also... It's more spices and kind of like Four Roses. If you've ever had Four Roses, it's in the that Kentucky hug. That here you go, it's on fire, but it's spicy, it's oaky, but without the cherry notes, without the vanillas and the brown sugars. Now, when you get into Wild Turkey, you get the cherry note, you get the caramel, you get the vanillas, the brown sugars. That's special. That's unique. But then you get that right in there, that rye that gets you in there and it hugs you out. Now, Old Forester, that's more of a banana flavor, but not just a banana, but a banana with burnt sugar flavor. Your Jack Daniels has that also. Your Woodford Reserve Double Oak, it's very cherry forward to me. And I love that. Evan Williams, small bat, 1783. It has a little bit more cherry to it to me than, say, the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. And those different flavors are what you're looking for. People who taste Buffalo Trace say, there's a quintessential Buffalo Trace flavor. They can even smell it if it's spilled on the countertop. They go, that's a Buffalo Trace smell. And I understand that. I'm not there quite yet, but I'm there with Jim Beam, where I can smell a Jim Beam and go, that smells like peanut shells and peanut butter and all things peanut. And when you get into your Knob Creek Nines and all of that, your old granddad, it's a lot of old paper smell in the nose. Your Maker's Mark, it's a weeded mash bill, but to me, I get a lot of cherry and caramel out of that. So when people say quintessential, you got to be careful, because your old Four Roses over here doesn't taste anything like your Old Forester, and your Old Forester doesn't taste anything like your Buffalo Trace, and your Buffalo Trace doesn't taste anything like very old Barton or Barton Full Proof 1792. They don't taste at all like each other. So to say quintessential, it means, what is that flavor to you that you like? And that's not me knocking anyone who uses the term quintessential very often, because I do believe, to me, when I say quintessential, it is Evan Williams, it is Wild Turkey, it is Barton, but which one? You know. I'll tell you right now, if you're in the bourbon game and you're brand new to it, and at any point you walked by Wild Turkey and you kind of thumbed your nose at it, or you believed that it was kind of jokey, or that's up there with what do you call it, Southern Comfort, or other weird things that people drink, stop it, stop it, stop it. Wild Turkey is phenomenal. Wild Turkey 101. Rare breed, barrel proof, Russell's Reserve 10-year. All fantastic bourbons made by Wild Turkey. I don't know Wild Turkey itself. I limit my experience at Wild Turkey 101. I'll tell you what, folks, for the love of you guys, I will go get a bottle of Wild Turkey just to give it a try. I'm not generally into those lower proofs, but I'll do a lower proof video and see if we can fight through the struggle of lower proof, because some people just aren't up to full proof yet, or 100 proof, or 101, or 115, or 114. So let's aim the next video at sub 100 proof, best of. Okay, I'll try and do a best of video of the best 5 or 10 under 100 proof bourbons, and try to narrow it down. And maybe we'll even do a blind. I'll have his mom help me out. We'll get some shot glasses out. We'll mark what's on the bottom of them. We'll taste them all out and see which one's the best, and then figure out which one that was. Okay? All right, so this is HisDad. I hope I helped you out here with the 4 choices of sub $20 bourbons. Could you do it without having to drink the H&H or the Mellow Corn, or some of those other bourbons that just bite you right in the butt? Yeah, we did. And for an 80 proofer on here, the only 80 proofer, I was shocked that wasn't just toilet swill. I kind of thought I was going to put myself in some danger, all out of love for you folks. But I think I dodged a bullet. That, surprisingly, was not horrible. Okay. All right, so this is HisDad. I love you, folks. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, we're going to do best of under 100 proof next time, okay? All right. Love you, folks. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.